Your habits are voting for the person you're becoming. You know if there are elements in your life, you know if there are habits in your life that need to be eradicated, but you either keep them around, right? You occasionally revert to them. You think that if you ignore it and put it off, that they'll simply go away and the person you're striving to become will reign supreme over the person you currently are. But people fail to realize that in our pursuit of establishing healthy habits, we're doing a disservice when we find ourselves in a place where setbacks, adversities, and hardships put us back to the place where we're relying on those negative habits that we fail to get rid of, that we refuse to acknowledge for the sake of eradicating them. And a lot of people will find themselves in this pursuit in a place of frustration and depression because they can't figure out why they can't become that person they're striving to become, why they continuously revert to these negative practices, to these terrible habits, right? Why they can't get out of that place and into a place of long-term significant prosperity. And oftentimes, again, it lies in that element that every day you keep those habits around are the days that when you deal with setbacks or significant things that can tear all of those positive habits down, you still have those negative habits that you firmly established. And so it's easy to revert to those negative habits. It's easy to revert to that coping mechanism. It's easy to revert to that space that you said you'd never go back to, that you said you'd never find yourself around again. It's easy to revert to those things because those habits have been firmly established and firmly planted in the core and all that makes up who you are and how you show up. So every day you keep those habits around, I don't care how many positive habits you've established, every time you keep negative habits around or you abandon it or you neglect it, think it doesn't matter, right? Or unintentionally, these habits are constantly showing up in your life. Again, it doesn't matter how many positive habits you have. They will always come crumbling down. These habits are what you unintentionally revert to. And so cast your ballot for substantive habits and also make sure that in that ballot, when you look at those points on why you're voting for the person you want to become, ensure that the negative habits will be eradicated in that pursuit.